YouTube, welcome to Wired In Daily, where we talk about the real. We talk about current events. We talk about sports. We talk about God. We talk about relationships. Make sure you enjoy the video. You like and share and subscribe. Share with your grandma, your mama, your grandpa, anybody in your family and friends. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome back with another episode of Wired In Daily. I got another topic for y'all. But before I even get into that, let's talk about Valentine's Day, you know? And I'm going to start with saying, if he don't give you a gift on that day, you can't be mad at him. Because he been showing you how he been treating you for these past couple months. If you've been a secret this whole time, if you've been that booty call the whole time, you can't expect a gift. You've been playing that role for the past couple months, right? So you can't expect no gift. And it's not about your emotions. It don't matter about the time y'all spent with each other. You gotta be real. You played your role and you are not the main girl. All right? So get ready for your date on Sunday or even Monday or even next weekend. All right? All right? Do I make myself clear? It's a lot of women playing that role of a situationship, playing that role of the late night call, and they don't like to accept the fact they're not getting a date, not getting no flowers, no chocolate. You know what I'm saying? If you play that role, you gotta reap the benefits from that role, right? Even the consequences. All right? So, I'd say that to say, which lead to about dating, the three stages of dating. And I'm going to make a quick, short video to get some clarity. If y'all don't understand the three stages, I'm about to let y'all know. The first stage is talking. Now, this stage right here, nobody is exclusive. Everybody, both parties can talk to whoever they want to talk to. Some women sleep with the whole parties of men they talking to, and some men do the same thing. But I would say, message to my daughter, if you are out in the dating world, this first stage of talking is just getting to know everybody. And you can go on dates with them, but you are not obligated to be loyal to that person. You're just getting to know them. And most of the time, this talking stage just stays as texting. Texting or FaceTiming, if you get to that point. If you online dating and stay on a dating app and y'all just conversating and then y'all exchange numbers and whatever, right? And then stage 2 is the talking stage. Now, this stage of talking is still not exclusive, but y'all exchange numbers, y'all go on a date, and now y'all physical. Y'all seeing each other. You may go over his house, you may ever go over her house, but y'all still not obligated to be loyal unless y'all had that conversation. Most of the time, this is where the situationships start. Because now you are getting intimate with this person, and not sexually, but y'all talking every day, good morning every day. Y'all, probably meeting up after work, going on lunch dates, dinner dates. It's more like everything is more hands-on, but it doesn't give you the right to go through his phone or her phone, right? I can give you a story. I was talking to this girl in college. I knew she was talking to other dudes. We were probably in like the talking stage. I would say that. I would say a talk. I don't know. But it was between those stages. Now she doing what she doing, and I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'll say the talking stage. She wanted to go through my phone. And I'm like, no. That don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. right? But that's a whole another, I get to that another day. But so the talking stage is you're not meeting the family. Y'all spending the night over each other's house. Y'all watching movies. Y'all chilling. And the other parties is there, but they not there. Your time and money is being invested in this person. But at the same time, y'all not exclusive, right? So it's the talking stage, and then the exclusive stage. So the exclusive stage is like, all right, we've been talking for a minute, right? We've been talking and we seeing each other. We going to each other houses. Y'all doing everything at this point. Everything a couple do. Everything a couple do. Anything and everything a married couple should be doing, right? So y'all become exclusive. This usually when the dude asks the girl out, "Can you be my girl?" And all access to his phone, to her phone, becomes reality. It becomes, I can go through who is you talking to, what's the history on this dude. I don't want you talking to him. I want you to block him. I want you to cut him off. Any relationships that you had prior to me, that's dead. When you're exclusive, everything is dead. All those hoes, all those dudes you was talking to, dead, right? Let me get back to the talking stage. It's so important. This is why I always say it's so important to carry yourself appropriately, especially in the talking stage, because a man will talk to you for consistency, for the consistent booty, right? The consistent booty meaning the consistent sex. So a lot of women in our time, in this dating culture, are stuck in this stage because they are benefiting all the benefits of a relationship, but they are lacking the commitment for a man. And this is the stage where most women say, I don't know what he want. I'm confused. I'm trying to read you. Those things, those statements, right? If you're not careful, you could be in the talking stage, which we call this the situationship stage, for years. And it's hard to get out this stage because you have developed feelings for this person. In this stage, sometimes you can feel like one person can feel like they dating while the other is like, I'm not, I didn't exclusively say we dating, so I can still mess around. This is the stage where, in my prime days where have like to be in, because you get the benefits of a relationship and without the responsibility of the relationship. This is most men. They like the benefits and don't like the responsibility. So if you're not careful, you can get duped and your time wasted, right? Your time wasted meaning, you didn't cut off all your parties. You didn't cut off your communication for this talking stage. You put all your hope and trust into this person, and that person can potentially string you along to find somebody he really like, and you're cooked. How do we know? How do we know whether that person is the one or not? That's up to you. Most of the time, the red flags is they doing everything everything and anything a boyfriend would do, but they don't want to commit. That is the red flag that you are not the one. You are not the one, or he just don't want to be in a relationship. Now, if he don't want to be in a relationship, you have a choice. You can continue to play that game with him, But the problem is that, okay, you know he's not taking you serious, and most females would be like, okay, I'm gonna talk to somebody else. So they dibble and dab into the party, back into the talking stage of talking to other people. And this, what happens is you create these relationships with the other party, plus you got him and he got you, and it stirs up confusion. And next thing you know, that guy turned to 2, that other guy turned to 3, and next thing you know, in a whole year, he didn't slept with 10 men. And I would say, for my advice to you, is just to cut it all off. Because as a female, you want to keep your value up. You want to keep your worth up. You don't want to be passed around, because a lot of these men is not taking women serious, especially if it's all about sex. Okay? So that's my advice. That's my advice to the women that's listening, and to the men. We gotta do better, man. Like, but I get it. Especially through that talking stage and the talking stage. If y'all hitting off and you get it within a short time frame, I know you could be hesitant. You can be hesitant in committing, because, you know, if you get in a short period of time, it's like, and you benefiting of everything, why would you commit? Why would you commit? Right? And that's one of the things I'm going to tell my future daughters, like, you have to know your worth. I go back to it every single time. You got to know your worth. You got to know what you're standing for, because you could be tricked out your spot. You be tricked out in knowing who you are, right? But if you have a standard, like, this is what I'm going to tolerate, this is what I'm not going to tolerate, then it get rid of the wolves in sheep clothing. So this is going to be a short video today. I just want to let y'all know. 3 stages talking, and exclusives. And if you're in that exclusive stage, congratulations. Congratulations. You have every right to his phone. You have every right to any electronic that he has, to his Instagram, to his Facebook, to his Snapchat. You have that access. Now, the problem is, if y'all in an exclusive stage and he is hesitant to give you all that, that means he still wants to be in the talking stage. And that usually happens quite a bit too in our culture. And if you really pay attention, how you can figure that out is, if your patterns change from the talking to the talking, and it changes into exclusives, then that's a red flag. I'll elaborate on that more in another video about patterns. How can you catch somebody cheating? Right? I told you I was engaged before. She didn't cheat or nothing, but, we had a little gray area. And I'm not an idiot. I'm not a dummy at all, right? But when that routine changed and the lies start not to add up, that's when you need to make your move to go. But I'm going to let y'all, marinate on that. But make sure you share, like, comment. Tell me what y'all going through. What y'all doing for Valentine's Day? All right? If anybody going through a talking exclusive stage, let me know in the comments. Make sure you tell your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your cousin, your friends. We wired in daily. There we go.
How it goes, you made me change my ways. Black heart turn red, from a boy to a man. Now I'm standing up now, ain't no shame in my love. I'm trying to go deeper in connection. Don't worry about the past, come a little closer.